Alright, hello guys. Today I'm just going to talk about Dexter Resurrection being overrated, which, first, of course it's a great show, but it's just not, it's not better than flipping the first 4 seasons of Dexter. So, season 1 had Brian, and my biggest issue with Dexter Resurrection is how they just killed off all these big killers, like they were nothing, and at least one of them gets away, which was actually a cool change. But yeah, the way how they took out Gemini Man, Lady Vengeance, Barney from, How I Met Your Mother, just they could have did a lot more with those characters, but they decided to just kill them off each episode without it making sense because Dexter had a bad injury. It's just like he was on a killing spree. Like basically the amount of killers he killed was like, and I'm talking about like big killers, not even like just small killers that just get like an episode or two in like the old show. I mean like that could have had like a whole season. He basically killed like 6, 7 seasons worth of killers in one season. It's just it makes no sense when you had a bad injury too. And then what they did with Angel was just they made him so stupid, which I guess you could say Angel was never really that smart, but yeah, just the way how things go with Angel. Not fully happy about that. Could have did it a bit better. Of course, they can't really capture Dexter, but come on, man, you could have did it that better. Yeah, I just have so many issues with the show, but it's still a great show. It's better than New Blood. So I've got more. I'd say I'd still have more positive things to say about it, like making Harrison actually a good character. Where I'd actually want a spin-off of Harrison at this point. Where when New Blood, originally killed Dexter, me and many other fans wanted nothing to see of Harrison ever again, and then it was going to do a Trinity killer show, which is just kind of pointless. Because we know he basically has a huge kill count, bigger than flipping Dexter. And for people to say that flipping Dexter Resurrection is better than season 4 of Dexter is crazy, because the amount of times they mention the Trinity Killer in flipping Dexter Resurrection is just crazy, like nearly every episode, which just shows that's everyone's favourite season of the show. And I feel like TikTok's just making it, Resurrection overrated, because I feel like if there was no TikTok or anything like that, that was just making it even higher, which because there is positives of TikTok, but there's also negatives where negatives they can overhype something that actually isn't that good, and then the positives it can kind of give more light to actual good stuff. Because there's been so many underrated stuff throughout my childhood that is now getting recognition now because of TikTok and stuff. So that's like positives, but then it can like make a show just get more than what it actually deserves. So then that's the issue, because there is a lot of writing mistakes in Dexter Resurrection, not as bad as New Blood, but I just feel like they're not really going to care to really change them. If people are saying like it's a 10 out of 10 show, it's better than the original show, which is insane. Like flipping season 2, even though you could say that's the worst season of the first 4 seasons of Dexter, the original show. It had Dokes and Dexter like head to head, like fully, like Dokes was on Dexter, like that was some of the best stuff from the franchise. And season 3 had Miguel, who was so underrated for so long, man. Like how it started off as like a big friendship where he could actually share like his kills with someone, and to then becoming like his biggest enemy. Yeah, it's just, man. And in season 1, like I said, Brian, yeah, flipping Dexter's brother, like he was just eye stroke killer, man. He's a legend. And you really think those first 4 seasons can compare with flipping well, you think Dexter Resurrection can compare with flipping those seasons, which to me it can't. Yeah, because there was better written and stuff, where Dexter Resurrection just has so many flaws, man. Yeah, the way how he should even be able to take on all these killers and get away with it. Like Praetor just made him look dumb too. Like he would have worked it out like at least halfway through the show, maybe earlier. He's a billionaire. He has so many connections, and you couldn't work out Dexter was killing all these killers. And it seems like he would have wanted to work with him, but for like the penultimate episode for him to finally find out by Angel and stuff, like it's just kind of stupid to me. And then people saying like Dexter Resurrection is better than Better Call Saul, that actual best spin-off show of all time. Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, I guess if you love it that much, good for you. But when you're comparing it to like flipping actual better stuff, like the first 4 seasons of Dexter and Better Call Saul, a show that's probably better than Breaking Bad, its original show, like man, it's just, to me it's overrated. But like I said, it's a good show, but it's overrated. I'm just happy it's good. I mean, I've actually got good Dexter, but since I'm someone who grew up with like peak writing, and I'm watching a peak show right now, Mr. Robot, I kind of expect better writing. Yeah, and I hope season 2 just improves some of the things they kind of lacked in the writing department, man. Because yeah, this show could, since it has a chance to have multiple seasons, and I hope it doesn't go on for too long, because it will just end up becoming worse than probably New Blood and the original ending of Dexter, if they make that mistake. And the thing is, even though people are loving this show right now, they easily could just completely ruin it. I mean, they killed off a huge character, and at least it hasn't pissed off fans in like a big way, like season 8 and stuff. But yeah, but to me, they still died in a dumb way. So, but I guess you could say in a way it fits their character. But other than that, yeah, this show, it's a great show. Like overall, maybe I'd give it like an 8 out of 10, but it's not 10 out of 10 like the first 4 seasons of Dexter. Not like flipping Better Call Saul. Like it's not beating them. Yeah, but it has potential to possibly be that good if they improve the writing a bit. Yeah, some of the issues I have with the show, with how Dexter's taken on so many killers all at once while he has an injury which makes no sense. Prater not working out. Dexter is Dexter, not Red. Just there's so many things I could say, man. But I say like the biggest pluses, which I'll give Harrison, making him actually likable and feel bad for the things he's done, even though he's not really that bad of a kid really, and kind of making him a bit more like Deborah, which is cool because that's my favourite character in the original show. I guess the new friendship Dexter has with Blessing, that kind of stuff. I don't know where they'll go with that, but hopefully it doesn't end up like the stuff with Angel and stuff. Yeah. So there is a lot of positives. I mean, having like this cult of killers was definitely a good idea, but the way how they handled it, it could have been so much better. And I've kind of said in my reviews how they could have did it where maybe they actually start to work out that Dexter's killing them, and they start working together, and then Harrison and Dexter have to work together to stop him. And I don't know, I feel like they could have thought of something better than what we actually got. Like him killing one of the killers each episode was just kind of dumb. It made no sense to me, but yeah. I guess it works for people, but after a while, I was so sick of it. Like, come on, man, why are you wasting all these flipping killers, man? They could have had their own seasons, but at least Al didn't die, so they could still do something with him. Yeah. And then I don't know if like, Marvin's gonna end up being the killer, but it's just this is the best thing about the show. Like, there's so many theories you can come up with Dexter Resurrection, something we've been missing for so long. There's not really many shows these days where you can like think about theories of what's gonna happen next and stuff. There really isn't anymore because The Walking Dead went downhill. Just so many shows are just either gone or just fell off. But yeah, Dexter Resurrection's kind of given us that, and I feel like that's where most of the love's coming from, to make people just go crazy over it, I guess. And I'm just happy to have a good Dexter, I guess. I just don't think it's better than like the stuff that I mentioned, Better Call Saul and Prime Dexter. Yeah. But it's just good to have something close to Prime Dexter back though, and it'd be cool if we could somehow still get Original Sin back. But yeah, if the petition makes any difference. But yeah, that's what I got to say. Like I said, if you love this show that much, then good for you. But to me, it will never be on the level of Better Call Saul and Prime Dexter. But yeah, you can leave a like. I'll see you in the next one. Peace. Tonight's the night.